Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Stonehearth Alpha 15. Where we last left off, we were kind of continuing construction and kind of laying the foundation for the castle here, but first things first, let's go and do a daily update. Absolutely crushed it. That is settler number 23. There they are. So we're up to 23 Hearthlings now, the most we've ever had, to my knowledge anyways. Let's take care of you real quick. And while we do that, let's open up the population page here. We need to find our blacksmith. Indeed we do. Can we? There we are. And we need to rename our blacksmith. They are going to be, I believe it was Pyro. It was Pyro Shark. Pyro Shark. That's what we were. Pyro Shark the blacksmith. We had a comment from one of the subscribers here on the channel, wondering if they could be put into the game. I see absolutely no reason why that couldn't be a thing. So there you are. Pyro Shark. You are now the blacksmith. The humble village, humble kingdom, we have a castle. Humble kingdom of Canon, indeed. I am not responsible for anything that may befall you in your tenure as our blacksmith, but congratulations, there you are. So, clear my throat. The town is kind of moving along here. We still need to think about adding some more stuff in this kind of central area here just to fill it in. But let's take a look. See where we left off here with the castle. So we kind of built up these first three towers, at least a very, very small amount. We want to do the same for the other towers just to get a good idea of everything that we're looking at here, right? So we're going to go ahead and start doing that. And in the meantime, I'll talk at ya. So, a stray goblin wolf will be fine probably, right? Right, like I don't need to go babysit that, I don't think. Oh, you know what? Maybe I do. Alright, we'll babysit it. Go and get him. There's 23 of you. You should be able to handle it. One would think. Okay, good. Take off town defense mode. Actually, while we're down here, I did want to do one more thing. We want to go place the workshop for the carpenter, as a matter of fact. Potentially just place that like so. And let's grab the carpenter workbench. Let's not open it, but let's move it. Indeed. We'll just place it right there. Seems appropriate. So then we can move kind of our carpenter in here as well. And I forget how we made a carpenter sign. I don't think... Okay, goodbye. I don't think we have, but let's take a look here real quick. Indeed, we have not. So... essentially, once they move this stuff, which they are, perfect, goblin thieves. Of course we have footmen in the area, they're always at the farm. Let's open up the workbench. We want the carpenter sign, there we are. Perfect. And then we'll also place, maybe over here we place the wooden tables, because they're carpenters after all, right? You would imagine they would have their own, tables here for their wares and so on and so forth. Dining table? Sure, why not? We'll build 3 of those. Why not? We did have a trader approach, did we not? Caravan. 5 basket of corn and once... No, absolutely not. 100% no. Let's bring the walls back up and hopefully we should be able to place this sign. Indeed we can. Throw it right there. Throw a sign on it. That's what I always say. Perfect, I feel great about that. We'll come back and finish that area up here pretty soon, but as always, we're going to focus primarily on the castle here and get this going, at least to the best of our ability here. Why does this feel off? Is the question. Okay, there we go. Did that not look off? I think it did. So we're just kind of going through here. We're going to be finishing up the castle primarily. It's kind of the biggest project that we've taken on so far in the Stonehearth series, just in general. Once again, I don't know if building things out of these individual slabs are going to work or not, but we might have to cross that bridge when we get to it. You know what I'm saying? Good lord. Still terrible at placing blocks, apparently. There we are. I have taken quite a bit of the feedback that you guys have been leaving on the channel, and I do appreciate every single bit of it. In terms of what to look out for and how to kind of give the castle more detail, but still having it look good. I don't want it to look like this, right? I don't want it to be all just the same color because I don't think that looks particularly interesting, at least to me. So I do. Good Lord, you see what I have to put up with here. Fix your building editor, Stonehearth. No, it's completely my fault. Right, so this doesn't look particularly interesting, so we're just going to keep experimenting and finding ways to make this look good, essentially. One subscriber who commented just the other day, actually, mentioned potentially trying to build one tower at a time, which I don't hate. I don't hate the idea of that whatsoever. It could give us a pretty good idea of if it'll even work at all. The problem is, let me try to back out here and see. Like, this is all one building. So there's no real way, because it's all connected in one way or another. So there's no way for us to just do one tower at a time, which is kind of unfortunate. It's probably something we should have kind of planned ahead for. Where's this combat taking place at? Over here? No footmen available. Good. Well, is this your little campsite over here? Get wrecked. Get 100% wrecked. All of our footmen over here? Why? Why are they always over here? Can somebody answer that question for me, and I will be one happy camper. So this is all one connected building, which means we can't really do that, unfortunately. So it's going to have to be kind of an all or nothing kind of plan, as far as I can tell. Is that? Oh, good Lord. Okay, now we have to fix this. Hold on. That's what was happening. I was just off the last time. Okay. Like that, right? Yeah, perfect. That's what was happening. I wasn't clicking on the right thing. So it's 3 up so far, so we'll do 3 more, of course. Just like so. Just like so. Perfect and beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, good, great. So we're gonna have to build all of this in one go, essentially, which scares the crap out of me, but I'm gonna make a... Oh, hit my microphone. Sorry about that. I'm going to make a secondary save just in case that it all goes terribly, terribly wrong, which should very well might do that. But if nothing else, right, like if it doesn't work, we can always submit it to the team over at Radiant, and hopefully they can work on it and try to make their building engine better and able to build these kind of structures in the future, right? So at the very worst, we're still going to be doing something good and positive overall. And like I said, it'll be on a separate save, so even if it does like crash out the game or anything like that, we'll still be able to continue on without any further issues or needing to restart or anything like that, unless we want to. Why is this not the same height? 3, 6. Oh, did I just not carry it over? Perfect. Daily update. We still did it. Oh no, we didn't. Okay, net worth is down. Good. And that is good because I don't know how many more Hearthlings we can realistically take on before the game starts getting a little bit wonky on us. So that's good. Totally planning on keeping up with all the other series on the channel so far. XCOM, of course. I think I mentioned this in the last episode, I believe. XCOM is going to be here to stay for quite a while, at least until we finish the campaign. I'd appreciate it if you gave it a watch. But you, of course, are not obligated to do so in any form or function. How's that? Is that above the walls? It is. Perfect. We'll do something like that. Just to give it some shape, right? That's all we're trying to do here is just give the tower shape so that we can have kind of a good overall feel of what it's going to look like. How are we doing? Are they attacked over here? Great. That means we're definitely going to get them because there's going to be footmen over there. Dangerous goblin. Oh, good lord. Okay, we have footmen over here. Perfect. We need to put these guys to work, man. Let's take a look here. Maybe we hold off on the castle for a second, actually. Maybe we come over here. Do we dare? I'm not really interested in this. Do we dare? I think we do. Needs a foundation. I feel good about having the town hall base like right here. I feel really good about that actually, but we need to take a look and see exactly how this is gonna work. Right? Right. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So this is going to be on the 1. Still on the 1. Yes. So this will act as our entrance, essentially, right? So this guy will place 2, 3, 4. It's not really centered to the rest of the rectangle. Which means we try again. I do not want to center this on camera. That's gonna be a travesty. Maybe we can just eyeball it. Somewhere around here-ish is gonna be the center. So we can say, I'm gonna do foundation first and foremost. Like 4 across there, that's gonna be kind of the entrance, I suppose. So if this is the entrance, still have to have the walls, right? Right. And then, how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? We could do something like this. Just watch, just watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. So it was over here. That was a 13 by 13, right? I believe it was. And right? You see it kind of, maybe. And then we would flesh the rest out like so. Potentially, we could do like a, if we do 12, that should even it out mostly, sort of. And then we could even do a thing like back here as well. Like a 12 like that. It looks a little crazy, doesn't it? I don't know. What does it look like with walls? That doesn't look bad, actually. Potentially we keep expanding it a bit more. Maybe do 2 stories. I don't hate that idea very much. Let's say we do this. Let's say we do that. Right? And then we come over here. We have floors. What would we put on the second story of this is the real question here. We don't have the same floors, probably. How? Can we do this? We can. Perfect. So if we do something, let's just look. So if we do something like this, right? If we bring this out, like so. Have to be like that. Then we need to fill this in, of course. We need to fill this in. And the question, I suppose, we have to ask ourselves, like if we do that, it looks a little weird. It looks a little bit weird, right? But let's take a look and see if we put one of these guys on. Should it be a different color, maybe? Perhaps. Like if we do something like that, I don't particularly like the gap that it makes here, but it doesn't particularly matter either because we're probably not going to use the second story of this, right? All right, let's keep looking. Let's say we do a door. Can we place 2 doors? Oh, not like that. No, we cannot. So we'd have to place like a, can we place a door here and then a door here? We can, perfect. So we'd have 2 doors like that. Just to pop some windows in here too, right? That only seems, I'll see, those are all off. Hold on, okay. This is the kind of stuff that's weird for me to do on camera, just because I feel like I have to think and redo so many things. How are we doing over here? Is there a footman? There is. Perfect. So we do something like that, right? That's right. It's 2 up. Perfect. We do something like this. I don't hate this idea, actually. We probably want to do... Good lord. We probably want to do like more windows on top as well. Like that. Like so. And then, right, like we would finish decorating the rest of this stuff as well. Of course. Like we'd probably put windows on the inside of here. Make sure that it looks like good and decorated. I don't hate this idea very much. The more I look at it, the more I'm kind of into it, as a matter of fact. This could serve as a good town hall for us. And then we could even like come in here and we could place, it's a little bit small on the inside. Oh, you know what we should have done? Oh, we're so dumb. We're so dumb, you guys. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Undo the roof. Undo the walls. Uh-oh. Can't undo walls. So, dang it, you guys. So I had this great idea of doing like, right? You kind of see what I'm going with right now. Like, we take one of these. Oh, can we just rotate this? Thank you. I think it's only 12. But right, we would do something like that and give this like a... Dang it, that would have been a good idea. Does it still work? Potentially. No, it doesn't work at all. That's crazy. It doesn't work. Would we have to build another set, like another wall right there? Potentially. And then if we do a roof, still nothing. Are you kidding me? Well, that doesn't look good then. Do you see what you see what I'm kind of going with? Like the second floor, right, would cover this part essentially. I don't know. I kind of like the idea. It could be good. You let me know what you think. Actually, don't let me know what you think. We're gonna do it this way. It's gonna be great. Just to get it going, basically. Just to get it going. It's a good idea. We can work with that later. So, yep, we're definitely going to be placing all these windows again. Great. I feel good about it. 2 there, 2 there. We know there's going to be 2 here, right? 2 here. 2 here. Huh? 2 here. More combat. Great. The city is like self-sustaining right now. Like we don't really have to babysit that much anymore. Yeah, so you're just getting wrecked over here. The food situation's a little bit crazy, granted. But we'll work on that. We will work on that. I like this. This seems like this seems good. Can we do wide windows? Wide windows might be better here. Because they kind of go right over the doors. I don't hate that very much. It might look weird just being like wood. We can deal with that. That's not bad though. Same thing here, right? We would place some windows. Probably just 2, I would imagine. Crap. Just 2 like that, I think, is probably going to be fine for us. And we'll do the same on this side. 2, 2. Nailed it. It looks like an old, like... Does it look like a town hall? Not really, does it? We could... I'm trying to think of other ideas that we could do here. Maybe we play around with it, like... Maybe we say this one's good, right? I feel like it's pretty decent. So we can do like... You know, something like this, maybe, just to mix it up a little bit. Like so. Nope. No. this. Perfect. It feels very, I don't know. There's like a type of building that this reminds me of, and I'm not sure what it is, but it reminds me of something. We do the same here. So 3, skip, and skip. That's a little weird. Is that how we had it over here? It is. Okay, perfect. That makes sense. And then we would have another door in the back. Right? So we could do even like wooden double doors. Potentially. Could have a couple doors back here actually. Doesn't really go with the theme very well. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we focus on what we know works well here. And that would be 2 doors. They'd be red. So we put one there, we put one there. Right? Just like that. And then we would finish getting all the windows in, which we can do right now. Might take us a little bit longer than usual to do this episode, but it's okay with me. It's going up late anyways. And we'll do one here. Crap. We'll do one here. And we'll do one here, right? You get the idea. You get the idea. Yeah. This could serve as a decent town hall. It's our first town hall, okay? You gotta just... We're gonna have to build a ton of windows. And then... What do you say up here? Skip one. No, it doesn't work. Try the wooden ones again. I don't, like here and here. I don't hate that. And again, I'm not too worried about using the upper part here. I mean, I suppose we could come in here, right? And we could... Oh, God. Okay. We could even... I think we have to use the eraser, right? Oh, it's really hard to tell the difference because they're the same floor. Jeez. Okay, let's see. So we could take out like that part right there. And we can take out this part right here. Yes. And then later on, right? Then we can build ladders going up here. And then we'll be able to do everything up here too. I dig it. Okay. We are going to back here. We're just going to select this building. First, let's save. Desert Times. These are all my saves. Nice, now you know. See, this is from a while back, right? We're going to overwrite. Yes. Perfect. And then, so now we have something we can load back to if we need to, if this doesn't work for whatever reason. We will select it, finish editing. We need so many windows, you guys. Oh my god. Build it. Yeah, sure. We'll see how it goes. We might need to mine a ton, but we'll figure that out. I think that's gonna do it for today's episode. Good lord. Hope I'm not getting sick or something. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. If you did enjoy, hit that like button. And if you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until then, we'll see you next episode.